Hello guys, thank you for clicking on my video. This is the news summary channel. Here I give you news that's summarized. So the first thing I'd like to talk about today is a company that goes by the name RLX Technologies. So I just read about this company, and it manufactures e-cigarettes, and what I found really interesting about it is that it's worth billions of dollars, and it reached that valuation in a period of 3 years. And despite that, I had never heard of it before. Now the reason I want to talk about this company is because the founder's story is very interesting. She grew up in China. She had a mostly quiet life and liked to read books. And after graduating from a university, she worked for a few years as a project manager at Procter & Gamble. After that, she completed her MBA, and eventually she grew frustrated with her own habit of smoking cigarettes and concerned about her father too, who also smoked, because of which she decided to start her own company which manufactures e-cigarettes. And in 3 short years, she was able to take it to a valuation worth billions of dollars. And I found that really inspiring, and I just wanted to share it with you guys too. And other interesting news that I read today was about Alibaba, the famous e-commerce website. Alibaba, there you go. So the share price of this company has finally started to rise again. It went up by 9% over the past 24 hours. And this is because the investigation that the government was running against the company has eventually concluded. And the company is expected to pay a fine of $2.8 billion. But the good thing is that the investigation is finally over. And I'm really wondering how this will impact their plans for the IPO for their payment subsidiary, the Ant Group, which couldn't go ahead earlier because of the investigation. And I wonder if they will still go through with it. And if they do, will it be as successfully as it was initially expected to be? I guess time will tell. Now, the next thing I'd like to talk about is the Dogecoin. Yeah, let's talk about Bitcoin for now. Well, it's a type of Bitcoin, not exactly the Bitcoin, which is something a lot different. So the Dogecoin has recently seen a 20% hike in its price, reaching a new high of $0.078. This rise has been attributed to the overall increasing trend of Bitcoin, and it has also been boosted by Elon Musk, who recently tweeted about it, the exact tweet being, "Going to the moon very soon." Now, I do not understand what that means, and I probably won't, which is why he has $1 billion and I don't. But it is one of the reasons why Dogecoin went up. Moving on to the next topic, which is Logan Paul. Yep, and by the way, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. So he recently made an appearance at WrestleMania, going up against a professional wrestler by the name Kevin Owens, and he unfortunately lost the match. And after losing the match, he started mocking Owens, who got even more upset and gave him a stunner, which I'm sure must have really hurt. It was really painful to watch. But anyways, Mr. Paul was also expected to go up against Floyd Mayweather recently in a boxing match, which was postponed. And, I'm really hoping they do go ahead with it, because I really wish to see how he would do in that, and hopefully he does better than he did in the wrestling match. And that is all for today.